Hello, my name is Jacob Parsell, and this will be my audition for King of the Nerds, Season 3. I was going to make a nice long video explaining to you everything that's nerdy in my life, but I decided that it's not really needed to tell you why I deserve to be King of the Nerds. And yes, I have a lot of nerdy habits, I have a lot of nerdy friends, and I do a lot of nerdy things. But that is not what defines me as King of the Nerds. What defines me as King of the Nerds is first and foremost, my ability to form other nerds and keep them in the nerdy habits. Second of all, is my ability to just show people that there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. It's perfectly alright to accept yourself as it and to let other people accept you as it too. But that's not why I want to be called King of the Nerds, is just to show people that are out there. The reason that I want to be called King of the Nerds is for the kids and the poster behind me. I've been a youth leader for going on 4 years now. And I realize that there's a lot of kids that enjoy things that other kids just don't understand. But they just never want to show it because they're afraid to. So they're afraid that kids won't accept it. But me being the nerd that I have been for years, have tried to show these kids that you can be what you want to be. You can be a nerd if you want. You don't have to be ridiculed by other people from being a nerd. And that's what I want to show by being on this show. Just that there's nothing wrong with it. When I first got into youth groups myself, I was super nerdy still, into science, and didn't care about God at all, didn't believe in Him. But that changed through the group. Through God, through Him showing me that I can be who I want to be. I consider Him to be like the greatest nerd of all. I mean, He created all of the nerdy stuff that we love. But there's still just so much out there that people just don't accept, that I hope to change by being able to just take the title and spreading the love of nerdom everywhere. Okay, enough with all of that. So you probably want to know about some of my nerdy habits. The answer is still King of Nerds, and it deals with nerds. I don't have one specific nerd thing that I'm obsessed with. I love it all. Everything from comics to gaming to fantasy and sci-fi, down to science and physics, chemistry, even biology, which is a lot of people just don't like. But it's all here. I love it all, no matter what. My actual training with anything as far as academic goes doesn't go too far as the concrete. I just never had the money to go to college because I came from a pretty poor family, and it just didn't ever pan out. But I still continued the learning on my own through books, doing things online, just generally learning, talking to people. Now, my biggest passion as far as academic stuff goes is probably technology. Like, I'm going to go ahead and move you guys for a little bit here. For some reason, my family thinks of me as the tech guy in the family. So I am continually given giant piles of computers to work on. And apparently I'm the only one that can manage to do it. But that's not the only thing that I have that's super awesome and techy and pretty darn nerdy. My computer, which is really just a media device at this point, is this. It functions as a fully functioning computer and does everything that I need it to do. But it's just that little thing that I programmed it to work right for me. An awesome TARDIS poster in the background. But that's another geeky passion of mine. As far as the other geeky passions, my favorite TV shows are, of course, Doctor Who and Buffy. Two biggest ones out there. Awesome shows. And I can talk to you about for hours how they are the greatest shows ever, but that would bore you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and not do that. My other biggest love in the geek culture is tabletop gaming. I have a huge collection of games I can't show you right now because they're at another place, so we just got done playing a whole bunch of them. But they're there, and it is a decently large collection. My favorite games are Starflux, Munchkin, and Gloom. I love Gloom. It allows me to tell awesome stories while still being my friends at games. As far as anything else geeky, I mean, one of the things that my friends all call me nerdy for is my only transportation right now is my moped, but that's as far as that goes. Other than that, I'm just an awesome guy that considers everyone a nerd and thinks people should accept themselves for that. And that's it. Hope you guys take me into consideration. Bye.